Good evening everyone, and welcome to tonight's unboxing video. As you can see, I've got a little mystery package here. It's wrapped up in this blue bubble wrap, and we're gonna find out what it is. Well, I know what it is, but we're gonna teach you all about what it is. Now, for this to make sense, I need to give you a little bit of a backstory. So this year there was a new record label that was founded by Andrew McNeese out of Tasmania, known for being the owner of MelodicRock.com, formerly Melodic Rock Records and Melodic Rock Fest, where I attended in 2018. You can see I've got a over 2-hour-long video about that fest on this channel. And this year he has started a new label called Melodic Rock Classics, which is all about taking vault unreleased projects from the 80s and 90s, demos, unreleased albums, or reissued albums that got a very limited release, and remastering them and putting them out in a nice fashion, CDs, full artwork, remastered, you name it. And the kickoff of this label was called Hollyridgeland, the songs of Robin and Judithe Randall. Now you may ask, who are they? Well, they were a mother-daughter songwriting team from California. Judithe was the mom, Robin was the daughter, and back in the 80s they ran this in-house songwriting oasis and a recording studio with all of these named session vocalists. People like Marcy Free, Robert Tepper, Diana DeWitt, Ina, Steve Zell, James Christian. The list literally goes on forever of all the people that would write songs at this house. It was located on Holly Ridge Drive back when Hollywood was Hollywoodland, which is how the project kind of got its name, Hollyridgeland. So it's a very close, personal project to everyone that's involved. It's meant to be like a time capsule of all of their experiences together at that house and commemorating Judithe's memory. And about a month ago, I was actually fortunate enough to do a pretty intimate Zoom meeting. It was very spontaneous, very spur of the moment, but Robin Randall was hosting it, and some of the songwriters like Jeff and Mark were there, as well as some of the singers like Steve Zell, Ina, and Marcy Free, which, getting to talk to people like Marcy and Robin and Steve, that was one of the best nights I've had all year. It was so cool, albeit abrupt, but it was so cool. A lot of heart went into this because it's a 4-year-long process that it took to make this, to locate all the original cassette tapes, to digitize them, to remaster all the songs, to find all the songs, to get permission from all the singers, to get all these photos and put them together. So Andrew and Robin have been working for 4 years now, just crafting the ultimate box set for this, with pictures, 8 CDs, a big booklet, a very nice large case for it. And I think that's amazing. So I was very happy to pre-order that right when it was announced, right when it went live. I've been a fan of the Randall songwriting, and one of their more popular releases was Marcy Free's 1993 Long Way From Love. This is one of those albums where pretty much every single song on here is perfect. I mean, Someday You'll Come Running to Me, Stranger Among Us, The Last Time, State of Love, Slow Down the Night, Never Be a Next Time, Long Way From Love. Awesome stuff on here. And of course, Marcy Free has done some soundtrack songs as well. Steve Zell did a lot of work on Baywatch. So a lot of the people involved with this set have dabbled in different areas. So, without further ado, let's crack this baby open and let's take a look at it finally with our own 2 eyes. Voila, there it is. Hollyridgeland, the songs of Robin and Judithe Randall. Look at it. This big, thick, it's like an old TV show season box practically that it's in. You see the MelodicRock Classics, release 001. And there you go, you've got 8 CDs just filled with content here. We've got disc 1, Say It Like You Mean It, featuring the vocals of Marcy Free. That title, Say It Like You Mean It, is actually a brand new exclusive song they recorded for this box set, which I believe you could stream and pre-order that as a single. Disc number 2 is a reimagining of Long Way From Love. So the thing is with these demos, they were recut by so many different singers. So like for instance here you'll have the songs from that album but performed by people that are not Marcy. So you have Diana DeWitt, Stranger Among Us, Diana DeWitt The Last Time, Ina, Hard Heart to Break. So it's like a cool alternate version. If you love hearing the songs from this, you get it's a nice change of pace for listening to them. Disc number 3 is Eyes of Night, featuring the vocals of James Christian. He is most known as the vocalist for the band House of Lords. Hard Heart to Break. Disc 4, the vocals of Diana DeWitt. I remember her first because she had a song on the Night of the Comet soundtrack. Disc 5, Look Me Up When You're Falling Down, vocals from the Men. And on this we've got everybody from Robert Tepper, Kurt Cuomo, Kelly Keagy from Night Ranger, Tony Shudo, Ken Stacy. These are, if you're a fan of the genre, like this melodic rock subgenre, you know who all those people are. And then that was the Men's disc. If you go to disc 6, If You Dare to Dream, The Ladies Rock. We've got Ina, we've got Roni Martin, Brooke White, Wendy Wagner, Mara Getz, Sarah Olson, Christina Nichols. Disc 7, the vocals of Steve Zell. I was unfamiliar with him before this set came out, but looking him up, he's done a lot of work on Baywatch and various TV work. And from there we get to the final disc, Falling to You, the collaborations of Robin Randall and Bill LaFleur, which are more kind of modern, abstract, kind of pop kind of song. Very different from the rest of the set, but it's nice to have in there as just to complete the anthology as this was marketed as. And obviously, I believe this artwork and design was put together by Nello Del Olmo out of Italy, who is an extremely talented graphic designer. He does the covers for almost all these bands that I know and love, and so this looks great. There you see the Holly Ridge house. That looks great. That looks great. And part of me, I would love to keep this sealed. Like, this just looks so nice. I don't want anything happening to it, but I gotta see the book and everything that's on the inside. So I think this might be, I don't know if this is the first unboxing video you've ever seen where we've used a thumbtack to crack open this, but I want to be very protective here and not damage any part of the artwork or the box. So I'm being very careful with this. It's like we're opening a Christmas present early. Christmas is next week already, so here we go. But here we are getting our first taste of what is in the Hollyridgeland. There we go. It's out of the shrink wrap. Okay, let's have a look inside. It reminds me of like when you used to buy like those old TV show seasons of like The Simpsons or something like that, and they would just come in these big boxes. Okay, executive producers Andrew McNeese and Robin Randall. Produced and mixed by many, that is definitely a fact. Remastered by J.K. Northrup. DAT, digital audio tape transfers were Robert Tepper and Andrew McNeese. Artwork was Claudia Marini and Nello Del Olmo. Data science director Linda S. Barrett. Image scanning and prep John J. Barrett. Production prep was Bill LaFleur, and track research goes to Gary Marshall, Steve Hopkins, Paul LaWalt, Steve Zell, and John Parr. I don't know if that's the John Parr, but if it is, I'd be curious how he got involved with this when he doesn't actually have any songs on it. Unless it's a different John Parr, and I don't know. Someone's gonna have to fill me in on that. So let's open this up. Boom, here we go. Here's the book. it's very thick. It's very durable already. So just, first impression here, very strong book. And here, boom, you can see in the book they have all the pictures, photo by Timothy White. There's Judithe, and there's Robin, and there's, as you can see, it's crammed with a lot of information about this. So information about all the songs, little blurbs about all the, like here we go, Robert Tepper, Linda S. Barrett, Bill LaFleur, Steve Zell, James Christian, Ina Olsen, Eddie King. Yeah, and then even some of the behind-the-scenes people. We've got J.K. Northrup, Nello Dell'Olmo, Ron Wasserman, and all these people paying tribute to Judith Randall. I'm looking forward to reading this later. And here we go. They give like a track by track, or just reviews and people who have worked with the Randalls in the past. Like here's Khalil Turk from Escape Music, great guy. Some of the original music sheets. There's Venus and Mars, a band that Robin Randall had with Diana DeWitt. Just all these different photos of the Holly Ridge house. Here we have all the songwriting credits. As you can see, there's no shortage of those. It goes on for 6 pages of songwriter credits and publishing information and all that fun stuff. Here we go, just all the people. There's Marcy Free. So all the different, folks that were involved. Some I recognize off the top of my head, some I don't, but it's just cool seeing all these different, never before seen photos, including Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons does not appear on the release, sadly, but it's cool to see him there. And yeah, just no shortage of any of these photos. Look at that. I believe this is some of Judith Randall's artwork. That. Here we go with the CDs. All of them appear to be safe and sound. None have come loose. The box was shipped very safely. Got stuck as I was opening it there. Alright, here we go. Same design overall on a lot of these discs, just different colors. Really flashy, really cool design. I don't know if there's anything behind them or not. It might just be pink. Let's see. Yeah, it's just pink back there. So I'm trying to be careful with this. I want to try to keep this in tip-top shape. We'll seal this bad boy up. Perfect. Hollyridgeland, the Randall anthology. Perfect. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching this unboxing, unpackaging video for a very unique item. I believe, I believe there's some wholesales of this left on Amazon.com. You can try asking Andrew McNeese directly about this, but I'm pretty sure he's given all of his away either to pre-orders or to wholesale orders by this point. Yeah, it's just great. It's just an awesome release. This is the definition of a passion project. Just the amount of heart and everything that went into this by all involved is fantastic. So, and if you guys were unfamiliar before, check out Marcy Free, formerly Mark Free. All these songs, this album is the quintessential taste of what to expect on this. Stream the new single, Say It Like You Mean It. And yeah, shout out to Robin Randall and just the whole crew for putting this together. Alright guys, hope you're all having a wonderful holiday season. Christmas is next week already, which I cannot believe. But hey, time flies, exactly as in the case with, all the years that have passed since this was, originally done. Thank you all for watching. Take care. We'll talk to you all soon.
It's a state of mind, easy to